Ladies and gentlemen, we are subjecting ourselves to something awful. Well, not the person that's in this video mostly I love to death. It's just the film that he is discussing is disgusting. I have very horrible memories of this film because our teacher had the bright idea to take us on a field trip to the movies. And this was the film that they made us watch.
I've never seen this movie, but I heard it was really bad.
Okay. This is going to show you how sheltered I was as a child. I really wanted to see this movie. And I never got to. And I'm honestly, I finally saw it and went, oh, I wanted to watch this. All of the funny bits were in the trailer. What?
And even then, the funny bits in the trailer were just like
they were
little chuckles.
They were okay.
Yeah, just like, huh.
But I'm like, man, Dana Carvey deserved better.
Agreed.
Well, here's the thing. Dana Carvey, he did really good early on. You know, Wayne's World, he killed it on Saturday Night Live as a Bush impersonator.
Oh, yeah.
And then he, failed project after failed project, and they say this is the nail in the coffin of Dana Carvey.
The last of many nails.
Well, he has a Netflix comedy special on right now, I think.
Well, you see, it took a while for him to recover because this was 2001.
Yeah.
Phew. I mean, that's almost 20 years in the waits. That's 16 years. So, better part of.
Was it? Oh God, who? Tom Arnold. Tom Arnold is also in the fight to be relevant.
Don't bring him back.
I'm not gonna mention that story. Except that.
No, you're not. You're just gonna hush now. It's time to watch the video.
Okay. So we've got the video queued up here. This is the Nostalgia Critic, Master of Disguise.
Man, that's such a good intro. Friggin' James Rawl. Swear.
Friggin' Mara Wilson.
Yep. Such a good intro.
Oh, he's not happy.
Nope. And we know why.
Whoa! Recommended it. Third worst comment. Mike
Nelson. Wow.
For Mike to say that's something.
Is one of the toughest things to review.
Yep.
Because there's only so many times you can say, that's not funny. And on top of that, only so much that a person like me can take. So, rather than look at this film as a comedy, I'm instead going to look at it as cinematic suicide. A film that wants to die and tries everything in its power to die. That way, when I shove it up Dana Carvey's anal passage, I will feel no guilt whatsoever. With that said...
Wow.
Master of Disguise.
That's an intro.
I call this movie the crowning achievement of failure from production company Happy Madison. This is Adam Sandler's production company that seems to reward the strange phenomenon that despite someone like Sandler having many different talents, he somehow makes millions by insultingly using none of them. And thus, Happy Madison has wanted to help other comedians make money with no identifiable effort whatsoever, and because this has Adam bombed career after career after career.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do. Maybe it's like one of those Harry Potter ring raid ripoffs that just come in and suck out all the funny out of you. And one of those often funny comedians that seem to suffer from Happy Madison's touch of death is Dana Carvey. This was an SNL cast member who had a great talent for impersonation and an all-around upbeat feel to him. He
Yeah.
had a couple of hit movies with his friend Mike Myers in Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But his rising star was having trouble finding a solar system to call its own, and a lot of his projects were starting to tank. And whatever measly speck of hope he had left was sodomized and buried when he wrote and starred in this fucking hunk of shit. How bad is it? Well, Rotten Tomatoes has given it 1%. And according to what I hear, a lot of their statistics have a 1% margin of error. That bad, people! That bad! So, let's see why all of
1%.
this is warranted. This is Master of Disguise.
1%.
Really, just 1%? Oh. So we start out with some background text. Oh wait, this is for our Happy Madison audience. Better read it for them.
Many centuries ago,
Oh.
a remarkable family began to practice the magical art of disguise.
Apparently they became so good at this that in 1979, one of them could transform into a 2002 looking Bo Derek.
Well, she's got the hair.
This
From,
is a
what was
new
it,
life
10?
for my son.
Was that the movie?
I will
that
never tell
hairstyle?
him of his true destiny.
That's James Brolin playing the father of our main character, who was born years later under the name Pistachio Disguisey. Now, you may think that name is fucking ridiculously obvious, but remember again, Happy Madison production. I'm surprised they don't spell everything out like this so that their audience doesn't get confused.
Oh.
Sophia, what an unexpected surprise, love cake.
Of course, the joke is that Pistachio is not very smart. But it's okay. They at least wrote in a boatload of charm for him. Oh wait, they did not.
Excuse me, young man. I couldn't help but notice that you became acquainted with the sidewalk a moment ago.
Pistachio, why don't you do one of your funny voices and cheer the kid up?
You mean he wasn't already?
Uh.
Oh god. Is that gonna be the voice he's gonna use throughout the majority of the movie? Inject me! Inject me right now! Come on, kill me! I don't want to wait to die! Just go! Hey! What are you doing?
Rachel?
Just had to stick you.
It was a joke, Rachel.
Oh. Okay.
Were you just standing with a syringe in the corner the whole time?
You know.
Just
For no reason, just like, Rachel? What the hell? Yeah, put
So
your
he
sleeve
does
down.
one of his many voices for the kid.
Why don't you get away from me, donkey? What you talk about, get away from you? I'm making waffles.
To be fair, it wasn't that funny when Shrek did it either.
true.
I mean, it's a good
I see you
impression.
like my dog.
Yeah,
Well,
decent
perhaps
impression,
your
yeah.
papa will buy you a dog.
I never had a dad.
My dad's
Yeah,
dead.
why died now.
So what you might have figured out early on is that Dana Carvey seems to have the basics of comedy a little backwards. It's not funny voices and faces that makes a character, it's a character that makes funny voices and faces. And this one has little to no identity outside of an over-the-top accent. Even Mario will be shouting racist at him.
Watch and learn, my friend.
I got the father's of meatballs, that is offensive. Maybe that's why he can't hold
you,
down a
Mario.
girlfriend for 2 minutes either.
Look, Pistachios, the silly voices, the making faces, it was fun for like 1 second.
Oh my god, that's the movie. That's the movie right there. You summed it up in 1 sentence. How did you do that? Something else Carvey should have picked up is that character is based on investment, and it's hard to be invested in someone who clearly is not invested in anything going on around him, but instead how silly he can make his performance. Take a look at this scene and tell me if Carvey, the incredibly fleshed out Pistachio character, shows any signs of caring when he discovers his mother and father have been kidnapped.
Ransacked. Everything different. What? Please, Heavenly Father, show me a sign. I promise I will never mock you again. My family is missing and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, he just seems more occupied and smiling with his mouth open. I think the music is actually trying harder than he is. The
Yeah,
cannoli
it
is a
is.
better actor than him right now. I at least believe it's a cannoli.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Yes, go lie down. Being unfunny can take
Just
a lot out of you.
Face down in his cannolis.
So they make an exorcist joke because
Yeah.
It existed. And he's visited by his grandfather, who says he can help him get his parents back by using the family talent of disguise. Unfortunately, they don't seem able to disguise him as a funny comedian.
When you were on the road, did you hear something that sounded like this?
Yes, exactly that.
Here's another big problem. I'm sorry, I hate to pick apart every little bit, but bad comedy has to be understood if it's not to be repeated. Which I'm sure this film is gonna do a lot of anyway.
Yeah.
Slapstick is funny because of cause and effect. Somewhere in the mix, somebody has to suffer. That's the nature of comedy. Now you can delay the reaction or have the reaction happen to somebody else, but bottom line, somebody has to be in some form of misery. Carvey, however, throughout the entire film just smiles this dumbass smile. If he's not going to be hurt by any pain, then show the reaction of the confused person trying to hurt him. That would be funny because they're not getting the reaction they wanted.
Yeah.
Or if you're playing with the audience expectation, give a payoff or at least some understanding that that's what you're trying to do. But nope, dumbass smile, that's all we get.
Get me some man-sized meatballs.
If my mouth open makes them laugh on Baby Geniuses, it must make them laugh here. Look, that face might entertain your 1-year-old for an hour and a half, but asshole, you are on SNL! You have to know more than this!
Yeah,
It's like
you've
somebody
got
chopping
better.
off my head with a sword and nobody ever having a reaction. Okay, is this gonna be like a thing with you? Seriously, every single time I make a joke, am I gonna have to look behind my back and make sure you're not gonna kill me?
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. You're sending very mixed signals right now.
They're not that mixed.
Well, I'll just go do the
It's a pretty sweet sword.
Rachel-y things I do.
Just backs off screen. Good.
So, if you're wondering why the hell doesn't just Grandpa go and save the parents, well, it's because the ancient book of disguises, which is a pop-up book, says he is not allowed.
If a father and mother are missing, only a son who has become a master of disguise
Why not a
can
daughter
save
as
them
well?
without any direct help from the
That's
grand-
actually written into the movie.
But of course, direct help doesn't include as much help as fucking humanly possible. What with him training his grandson, giving him all sorts of tools, and sharing everything he knows about disguising. But to be fair, he'll need all the help he can get as his father is being forced by Data. Oh wait, this is evil Data. So lore.
Yeah.
To use his disguises to steal priceless artifacts or else he'll kill his wife.
Become a master of disguise once again and help me obtain the world's rarest treasures.
Brent Spiner deserves better.
Brent Spiner deserves so much better.
Huh. Just random fart.
Yep.
Okay, I'll give this movie 1 point for making me laugh at a fart joke. That's actually very difficult to do. It was funny!
I mean,
But thank
yeah,
God
the
our
execution
heroes
could
are
have been
doing
way
more
worse.
important things, like
Absolutely.
dressing Carvey up like an Indian Steve Carell.
The question is not who I am, the question is who are you? I know who I am. I am Prince Lalejama.
I was gonna say,
from the
Steve
Renegade
Carell's
Heights, near
Italian.
Bombay, Calcutta, and New Delhi, India.
Good fuck, he's making the guy from Short Circuit look politically correct.
Hi, honey. What is for dinner?
Anyone
Fisher
can put on a
Stevens.
disguise and change his voice.
That's another totally legit criticism of the movie. You know, do you need me? Film, you seem to be doing well on your own.
Surprisingly.
Oh, down one. Gucci. Yeah, you like the cheese. Go get the cheese, Buttercup. You know you love it. Oh.
What?
You know, here's just the notes on that scene I took.
I mean, I thought the cheese was
Kill it with
I think
fire.
that about sums it up.
Kill me with fire. Yeah.
But they better hurry, for lore is forcing Carvey's father to disguise himself as the only celebrities this movie's budget could afford, tricking people into handing over priceless treasure.
An early 2000s Jessica
serious
Simpson.
mask,
A
yes.
bald, balder Jesse Ventura.
Yep.
Poor Jessica Simpson deserved better.
You
Another
know,
one?
damn it, movie, you got me to laugh once. You got me to laugh once at a fart joke, a fucking fart joke. And then what do? You ruin it. You totally destroy it. You flew too close to the sun on wings of flatulence. Shame on you. So it's decided that the master of disguise
so good.
needs an assistant. So they go ahead and put an ad out for one.
Well, I was executive secretary for Jensen and Loeb.
Get out. Get out.
What are you doing here? History. Wrong.
answer to your question, I have no idea what's wrong with any of these applicants. Yeah, I really don't know. He just tosses them all out because they think a tracking shot is funny?
Idiot, get out! Get out!
Maybe like the rest of the film, it assumes it can supply a decent comedy by supplying no decent comedy.
Yeah.
50 applicants, 50 losers.
But the kid he comes across earlier turns out to have a steaming hot mother, of course, who also
Jennifer
happens to be
Esposito,
showing
I
up to
remember-
apply for the job.
I remember seeing her early on.
35, 24, 34.
You said 34?
A little bottom.
Yeah, that part of the film just.
Mouth open is still funny. So she seems smart, intelligent, and quick on her feet. She might be the perfect candidate, except for one problem. Her butt is too small. No, really. That's what they consider a problem in this movie.
Me like it.
But this cat's got no mama caboose.
Un po' magre di culo, eh? Ti dispiace?
Yeah. Capisco. Lei un culo piccolo.
Okay. Here's the thing. Jennifer
You know,
Esposito's Italian. She knows exactly what you're saying.
It's true. Okay, good. So she's doing well. That's good.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna write her an apology card anyway, because Laura knows somebody has to apologize to her. Deepest condolences. Nostalgia Craig. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I know it won't make up for it, but, you know, just something to ease the pain. And some chocolates, you know, just something nice to send her. Maybe she can just look at it and say, hey, maybe it wasn't all that bad. Got chocolates, you know, just something to...
You could do better than Russell Stover's.
I mean, and a check, you know, I mean, for God's sake, I mean, I'm sure she got paid, but whatever she got paid, it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Get her a few truffles.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say the white chocolate or milk chocolate?
So they find a cigar at the
Or
scene
maybe
of the
give her the
crime that
assortment.
belongs
Maybe
to
she-
the
yeah.
turtle.
Yeah.
So, what does he do? Dress up like a turtle, of course. Now, keep in mind, this is the image that appears the most in all the advertising.
Yep.
The turtle guy. This is the character that they like to really push. So, obviously, this is the comedic highlight of the movie. This is what they want you to remember the most. And how does it go?
Are you a member of the Turtle Club?
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Is he okay?
He's fine, Turtle. Turtle.
No.
Is he a Pokemon now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mouth open is still funny.
Yeah.
Turtle. Not
I
turtle.
summon annoyance.
Wow.
It personified as Dana Carvey in a turtle outfit. Don't know why this makes...
And it's just that throughout the majority of the scene.
Yep.
Oh, I take it back. There is one moment where he bites a guy's nose off.
What?
So
What?
there's that, but otherwise there's nothing going
Yep.
on except him shouting, turtle.
Turtle. Turtle. Turtle. Turtle.
That just makes me really uncomfortable.
I
Super
know.
awkward.
Yeah.
Now, movie, I want to be serious for a moment, and I just want to ask in all honesty, nothing ironic, no cynicism, nothing, just straightforward, man to man.
Go ahead, Doug.
Are you okay?
What did you think was going to happen here? What was the mindset? Did you really think that years later, people were going to be looking back, analyzing the brilliance of the turtle scene? How did they do it? Turtle scene. Ungodly genius. So many various levels in which it works. We should hold it up to the great comedic masters that have come before us. Who's on first? Groucho in the mirror, Lucy and the chocolates, fucking turtle, of course, naturally. I mean, I believe I actually saw that on Turner Classic Movies when they were analyzing the brilliant comedic writers of any generation.
Well, it is not so much the misconception that one would perceive the Turtle Club to be
Birmingham
merely for
Dickens.
reptiles, but the fact that he repeats the word turtle over and over.
I don't get it.
No. He repeats the word turtle over and over.
Thank you, Malcolm.
I still don't get it.
He repeats the word turtle over and over.
I still don't get it.
Well, fuck you. I thought it was fun.
Wow.
trace the cigar back
Damn,
to
he's
Lore's
angry.
place, which of course means he'll have to don another disguise.
Oh yeah!
Some people live from my misery.
Say hello to my little friend.
No.
Holy halabasas. Hola hada.
Ah, yes. Continuing the Mike Myers tradition of being so wrapped up in how funny you are that
can't
you barely even look the other person in the face.
Believe it's Nicolas Cage.
No,
Get that little stick
this is
stuck in my esophagus.
No, like some of the facial expressions are very Nicolas Cage.
You got a little wiener and some tiny nuts.
Sorry.
You know, I could tell just by looking at you. You had a little wiener and some tiny nuts. Oh yeah.
Doug? Doug?
Are you okay?
Oh, God. Oh, no, he's reverted to chimp. He's reverted to chimp. Oh, God.
He's gone.
Oh, shit. Doug?
That man.
That's a
He's in
broken
pain.
man.
Dude, he's
That
in
is
pain.
a
Oh,
broken
shit.
man.
That is a.
Oh, shit. Oh, there goes Malcolm. He just killed Jim and Malcolm.
And the camera guy. Some good Foley.
Still a better Joker than Jared Leto.
It's true.
Oh.
Bump, bump, boy. You're true.
He's still trying to get the pipe in his mouth, but couldn't.
Yep.
Where was I the last 2 minutes?
That delivery was perfect.
Where was I the
I
last
think we
2
just
minutes?
witnessed Doug Walker disassociating.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Doug Walker just went like full angry chimp. He reverted back
So,
to his nearest ancestor.
I might be going away for a while after this review. Just a heads up.
Okay.
But wait, you want more annoying impressions without any rhyme or reason? Don't worry, there's literally one 2 minutes away. Because apparently the guards never realized that if an obvious suspicious person is around, something fucking obvious and suspicious is probably going on.
Yeah.
Back taxes for her time as an exchange student at the University of Heidelstrudel.
But what? 2 minutes is too long a time to go without another one of these irresistible characters? Well, how about 30 seconds? Yeah, literally. 30 seconds later, he's another character.
The burial ding dong ding a ding a ding wad. Hut 1, hut 2. I need a Charleston chew. Get it, got it, doubt it.
Oh, I did receive a letter.
She received a letter. Get it, got it, doubt it.
That's my catchphrase. I'm trying to hammer it in. I just know all these characters are gonna have spin-off shows, seeing how so well developed and brilliantly written they are. What was that? 80 seconds of screen time? That's more than enough to leave an impression. Oddly enough, even with them
The
getting
Twitch and Brett
closer and
Snyder's,
closer to
Yeah.
the villain,
You could
they
tell.
never do
He's
seem
like,
to
I should just
stop
walk
him
off
from
the movie.
He
continuing
hates
his
this.
evil plans.
I should just walk off the
Maybe
movie
they spent a
set.
little
Oh, yeah.
time thwarting and a little less time mugging.
Thoroughly insane. Am I?
Oh no.
Oh my god! It was actually funny again! I'm not even joking, that joke
Maybe it's
actually
only funny
became
on the
funny
odd
again
numbers
this
because
time
it was
around.
funny
Maybe.
the first time.
It's
Wasn't
like
funny the
for all
second
the
time.
terrible humor
and
going on
funny
in this
the third
movie,
time.
there's a
It's
fascinating
like the
journey of this
the
one
bad Star
joke
Trek
and
movies,
like
except it's
the
the
peaks
opposite.
and valleys it's taking and the evolution. It's actually kind of fascinating. Fart joke, how do you do it?
It is all part of the journey.
What?
I simply go wherever the golden path may take me.
Well, I certainly look forward to what you discover next, Fart Joke.
Peace be the humor.
Cool runnings to you too, Fart Joke.
Cool runnings. Oh no.
Fart joke as a weary desert traveler.
That is a sweet robe.
Very nice.
Pretty sweet
So
robe.
Carvey
Say,
asked for
Mikey, you should
assistance
use
from
that
his
robe.
magic
I was
ancient
kind of wondering
doll.
where he got it.
Yeah, one of those is in this now, and he gets help from his grandfather, who, just to clarify again, can't help him.
I'm a pre-recorded hologram. What is your question?
I fear I have not mustered enough energico to overcome our enemies.
Pistachio, I was hoping you'd be here.
Huh, that pre-recorded hologram somehow seemed to know that a kid would enter from the left, and not be freaked out at all that there's a giant scary head hovering over him.
That's crazy. So crazy.
It just might work.
He sneaks into the bad guy's hideout as a cherry pie. Hopefully that's the only cherry Dana Carvey's ever popped. And tries to rescue his assistant and his father, who are apparently being auctioned off on black mark eBay.
Wow. Well, it's the inverse ninja law.
Really? Fucking really? He does the exact same move 3 times and that scares all the ninjas away? One move? One fucking move?
Well,
I mean, it's like me using one move to fight off RoboCop in an Iron Man mask with a mariachi hat, carrying a bow and arrow, with duck shoes. What is going on? No, seriously, what is going on? What is all this?
I remember that outfit. That was in one of like the Critic specials.
What?
Well, get out of here!
Duck shoes.
But Lore has another evil plan. He's glued a mask of himself onto Carvey's father and has hypnotized him into thinking he's really the villain.
I was going to throw him off a cliff. Instead, I think I'll have him kill you.
Oh, he's finally leaving the set. Thank God.
Fart joke, I have to admit,
Dang,
that
Brent Spiner.
last one wasn't as funny as the other ones.
Brent Spiner, you're...
Do not worry, Critic.
You're
It is
better
as
than
I have said before. The journey of the fart joke must flow wherever the wind may take it.
Well, I really hope your journey doesn't end here,
Sure.
Fart joke. I'd love for you to keep exploring the possibilities of this realm.
So do I, Critic. So do I. Now, I must continue my travels.
Good luck, Fart Joke.
What is he?
Godspeed, Fart joke. Godspeed. But of course, Carvey convinces his father that he's not Lore, and he shakes his mask off. That's a thing now. But the fact remains that the villain still got away. So, through the means of no explanation, because we just wanted to get to the end credits, they discover where Lore is and trick him by having Dana Carvey do the only thing he was ever good at to begin with, imitating Bush. A different Bush this time, but don't worry, the annoyance still comes through.
Would you mind if we had a picture together?
I'll take your time. Now I'm ready.
Is it me or is Brent Spiner trying to transform into Screech by the end of this movie?
Yeah.
You!
Zoinks! He knocks him out by lightly tapping the side of his head, and he falls into the pool.
Is he dead?
Hey, Bowman, he make this stinky.
Who's your daddy?
Fart joke.
Wow.
Fart joke. That last one was terrible.
I know, Critic. I know. But clearly my journey is over, as my smelly time in this world has come to an end.
Fart joke, no! We've had such an incredible journey together! You've totally changed my outlook on what bowel humor is capable of!
Critic, wise man once said, when the story is over, close the book. Did you just quote the first Herbie movie? Maybe. Goodbye, my friend. And remember,
Maybe.
I
Goodbye.
am the breaking of the wind.
No, Fart joke, no! You can't leave yet! There's so much more you can teach me!
Just fades out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The wind takes
Fart joke!
away.
Fart joke!
Oh. Truly a foul wind
Goodbye,
blows
Fart
this
joke.
day.
I'll remember you always.
Take it back.
Anyway the wind blows.
I hate this.
Good combo, buddy.
Damn it, movie! You killed the fart joke! And just when you think think they couldn't possibly kill anything else, the movie decides it also wants to kill our time. Yeah, just when you think it's time to go home, it turns out the movie is only an hour and 12 minutes long. God, it feels such an eternity longer, but nevertheless, that's the running time. So, they literally fill up 8 minutes of credits with bloopers, alternate takes, deleted scenes. They're pretty much forcing you to watch all the special features on the DVD because they know for a fact you'll never be interested enough in seeing them.
Yeah. Oh, no puppies.
Aw.
And it just keeps going and going and going and going. God, Jesus, just end!
Love is thicker than your behinds.
Just end!
What?
How about this? This is the world's first giant yo-yo.
Who's he trying to play there, Harold Zidler?
I did not mean exactly, dummy.
What?
All right, there we go.
What are you people still doing here?
You tell me, asshole. You're the one keeping us hostage.
You just saw the movie, okay? I'm trying to talk. All right? Goodbye. All right. So anyway.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, is that it? Is that really it?
Wait.
Are we truly done now?
No more dogs.
This movie is the worst! It's amazing how unfunny it is, and what they confuse for comedy. If you gave your toddlers a camera and told them to film something funny, I bet you $1 million they will come up with something funnier than this. It's one of the worst comedies of all time, and for good fucking reason. Even if it did have that one joke that worked, even the movie found a way to kill it dead in its tracks. Because that's what the movie does. It kills comedy. And all I can say is, I'm gonna miss you, fart joke. I'm gonna miss you. I'm the nostalgia critic, and you kill my fucking fart joke!
You will remember my birthday.
That's what this is about.
I've seen that Nerf gun before. I think I actually own that Nerf gun.
Nice one, Rachel. Nice rip.
Damn it, Malcolm!
You're fired.
Aw.
Oh.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday. Actually, that was I think this was one of Rachel's final videos because she had to leave. She got a job offer back in California. She moved back out there. But yeah. Woo! Boy. So,
Micah, I'm gonna need you to make me a bat like that.
A bat?
Yeah,
Like a
the
baseball
fake bat that he had.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna need one of those.
Like a freak out bat? But are you gonna freak out and hit us with it? Probably.
Yeah. Maybe. You never know.
I think you need a salmon. Like an actual, like a fish.
Like slap people with the salmon?
Fun fact, I have seen such a thing at a...
salmon bat?
Almost. Yeah.
Oh.
at a particular sporting goods store. You I think you know the one I'm talking about.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
Man, I was gonna say, if anything, I'd get like a dummy wrench for you to smack us around.
Well, see,
with.
now we've talked about that. Is like the prop wrench. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, because I was gonna say a baseball bat's one thing, a wrench is you.
Oh yeah,
a wrench is you, and honestly, you could just be like, I was gonna devote my time to, fixing things and, being a scientist, but you've made me realize that this could be used in a manner of ways that will ensure I never have to sit through something like that again.
It's just like,
I'm going to hit you with it until you are no longer able to function in any capacity.
Well, so I'm thinking more along the lines of, this is a tool. Tools are meant to be used to fix things. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to fix you permanently. I'm going to start hitting you now. I'm not sure when I'll stop.
I was wondering if that's where you were going to go with that.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's a classic.
Oh, man. But when we saw this when I was younger, everyone just... I mean, the theater was silent. The theater was silent. There were there was little to no laughter. And
I thought the cobra eating the piece of cheese was kind of funny.
Well, that's one thing.
I mean, yeah, but
animals are generally funnier than people to me.
Well, it's Micah. I mean, it's
yeah,
you. Dude.
No, that's yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those things where I guess if you were younger and didn't know any better, yeah, maybe this could have been funny, but
I don't think when I was younger and didn't know any better, I thought this was funny. Because I received this as a gift when I was like 9. I don't think I thought it was funny then.
Yeah. Anyway,
I had forgotten that the villain of this movie was Brent Spiner.
I too had forgotten that. I haven't seen this movie since the first time I watched it.
So you mean the last time you watched it?
Correct.
So for me, here's my thing. When we watched this in theaters, I was actually sitting next to a few people who I was kind of friends with.
Mm-hmm.
About 20-30 minutes into the movie, one of them looked over at me and said, "Can we go back to school?" That's a statement.
That is truly a sign that, wow, that movie is garbage.
Yeah. And after the movie was over, I remember we all got back on the bus, and all of us were just like almost dead inside because we realized we'd witnessed the execution of the worst kind of comedy, which is just no merit to it whatsoever.
Well,
nothing made us laugh.
So here's the thing. You all got tricked. You all thought that you were going to go on a field trip to the movies and have a great time.
Oh yeah. Like we did whenever we went out and watched the movies.
And you all got tricked into something that, and I know Mike is going to get after me for bringing this up, I'm fairly sure violates the Geneva Convention. I mean, I'm pretty sure it violates the Geneva Convention.
Mm-hmm. Well, here was the thing. This was a reward.
Yeah, see? That's,
This was a reward. And
it leads to all manner of fascinating psychological situations.
Well, here's the thing. There was one movie theater in our town at the time,
mm-hmm.
and it only had 2 screens.
What was the other movie?
It was, I forget what, but it was a rated R, so we couldn't go watch it.
Probably would have been less traumatic.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. We talked about sneaking out and going into the other theater. We didn't care. We wanted to get out, but the teacher, but there were 3 teachers there, and all 3 of them were standing at the exit.
They knew.
They knew, yeah.
They
had to
knew.
They had to have known. But what the reward was, it was those who averaged out. It was actually end of like a little curriculum we were doing, and if you made
mm-hmm.
above a certain grade, I think it was like if you had like a 95 or higher, you got to go on the trip, in which almost all of us got there. There were some who just didn't dedicate themselves to learning
and escaped.
Yes,
the torture.
They were the lucky ones.
I mean, it's fascinating because on the one hand, yes, that was your reward. Pain, suffering, misery. That was your reward for all your hard work.
Yeah.
So you end up in a situation of, do you want to try to achieve and be rewarded with that sort of thing? You know,
And instead we're presented with this.
yeah, that's the thing. You're now in a situation where you're not sure you want to achieve all that much because the reward might not be worth it.
That's disheartening.
Or the reward might be psychological torture. You know, it could go either way, really.
Yeah. All
I'm
right,
going to make
well,
a bold statement.
Go ahead.
Between watching that or watching The Room.
Oh, dude, I'd choose The Room.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd choose The Room. The Room's horrible, but it's a funny kind of horrible.
Like, it's horrible in that manner of we can Mystery Science Theater this as hard as we want.
Yeah.
That, you're just watching it and going, I don't even think I can make... Yeah, I don't think anybody could make that funny.
Mike
Third worst comedy he's ever seen. Which makes you wonder what the top two are.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
It's probably this, but being watched by drunk Mike Nelson.
Or Son of the Mask.
Or Son of the Mask. Or Cat in the Hat.
You know what? I'm going to see if I can find this.
Oh, shit.
Because now I'm curious.
Oh, gosh. But, okay. Micah, are you glad you never saw that?
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. I'm glad I watched this because that was a pretty sweet robe. So I'm gonna hop on Amazon later and see if I can find one. But
the fart joke robe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could wear that around with your hair down and just be like, what would I type into Amazon, like sweet desert robes? Sweet desert robes.
I mean,
is that a thing? Let's see what happens.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can locate that up here. Sweet desert robes.
Oh my God!
That doesn't make any sense.
No. Okay. His top 5 list. Number 5, chairman of the board.
Which is Carrot
Top. Number 4, It's Pat, the movie.
It doesn't do anything. Babies.
Number 3, The Master of Disguise.
Yes.
Number 2, Junior.
Really?
What is Junior?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, that Junior.
And number 1, Ben.
Little Nicky.
Oh! Another one from friggin'...
Yeah.
I've never seen Little Nicky.
Little Nicky is way funnier than Master of Disguise.
I think so too.
I can still laugh at Little Nicky.
Okay, I did laugh at Little Nicky because actually I saw that in theaters with my dad. My dad didn't find it funny. I found parts of it funny.
Mm-hmm.
But geez.
Let me
I was going to say, Mike,
I still have this pulled up.
How about this one?
No.
That just looks kind of
racist.
I think the only way you can make that work is you have to run around yelling about how things are fucking bullshit.
Go full Iron Sheik.
Just because then it's the Iron Sheik. Yes, that's real racist.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Oh God.
So the state. Yeah. Let's see. I couldn't. Let's see. Okay. History is divided into 2 epochs: the time before Little Nicky and the time after Little Nicky. Before Little Nicky, all was sunshine and light. Earth was paradise. The flowers were in bloom. Children laughed more. The land flowed with milk and honey. After Little Nicky, all is darkness. The birds have stopped singing. The air is hot and foul. Even Mary Lou Retton seems listless and sad. Why? Why did it have to? These are the words of Mike Nelson, by the way.
I know.
Why? Why did it have to happen? I understand why Adam Sandler would feel it necessary to play the son of Satan, sent on a mission to Manhattan to retrieve his renegade brothers, because after making Billy Madison, it became clear that Adam Sandler most probably is the son of Satan.
Oh.
But why the screechy baby voice and the hideously deformed face? Why Harvey Keitel as Satan? Why sweet, talented Reese Witherspoon as Angel Holly? Why Kevin Nealon as Tithead? Do you hate humanity that much? Please, make it the time before Little Nicky again. Please?
Who's Mike Nelson?
Mike Nelson, Mystery Science Theater.
Oh, okay.
He took over after Joel Joel left.
Yep.
And it's considered like the high point of the series because when Mike came on, the writing got in a lot of people's terms, the writing got more crisp. The writing got a little more.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, actually, he's one of the contributors of the Many Names of David Ryder, which is considered by many to be like one of the high points of Mystery Science Theater.
Chunkman.
Gotcha.
It's so
Gristle
good.
McThornbody.
Bob Johnson. Oh wait.
Was Road to Perdition the other thing they were showing? I'm just looking at movies.
I
in
think
2002.
so.
I think that would have scarred you less.
Yeah, oh, definitely, because I like Road to Perdition.
Yeah.
I've seen Road to Perdition. Of course, it'd been sad for me seeing Paul Newman get shot again because that's spoilers.
Yeah.
Because I love Paul. Spoilers, yeah, for a movie that's
for
a 15-year-old movie. If you haven't seen friggin' Road to Perdition by now, then you're not going to see it.
Our standard spoiler policy, I think, is 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. Unless
it's outside.
It's like an icon of pop culture, like Pulp Fiction.
God, no!
In which case, it might have already been spoiled, but we're gonna try our best not to do it.
Which I did, and I feel so pissed off about that.
I don't think she intentionally picked Pulp Fiction out of the ether. I think she just went with Pulp Fiction.
Gosh,
she's not. I don't think she's calling you. You're not calling him out, are you?
No.
For spoiling Pulp Fiction for people.
Well, I spoiled it for one person, and that person was mad at me for months over that. He wouldn't watch movies with me for a while.
On the one hand, genuine accident. On the other hand,
you monster.
Yeah, you kind of deserved it.
I know, and I had my penance for that. When he wouldn't watch movies with me for a little bit, and when I promised him, I swore, cross my heart, hope to die, stick a friggin' piping hot nail in my eye.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
I can heat up a needle.
No, thank you.
Okay, so I'd like to point out that the way this starts.
Yes.
The way this article starts, given a choice between seeing a bad comedy and being punched in the throat by Michael Chiklis, most people would probably choose the former. And given their natural fear of pain, and their even more natural revulsion to Michael Chiklis, this may, at first blush, seem a wise course. But is it? Hint, no. Michael Chiklis isn't that bad.
I was like, let Michael Chiklis
Michael
live.
Chiklis is great.
Michael Chiklis is awesome. I mean, honestly, he was Vic Mackey, and honestly, he as Ben Grimm, I don't think you could have found almost anyone else to play him.
Oh yeah, no, perfect.
Well, and plus, I think he would punch really hard because.
Oh yeah, that dude would break you.
He is. I mean, honestly, I've seen him in Gotham. He's big in Gotham.
Mm-hmm.
And from what I understand, he used to box. So
oh yeah,
he knows how to punch.
He's a big dude, and he was in American Horror Story. That was
he was a strong man in that.
Yep.
Wow, I'm so shocked.
Let Michael Chiklis live.
Yeah,
Michael Chiklis is awesome.
Yeah. All right, we've been rambling and ranting enough on this.
Yeah.
We're going to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that.
Dude,
but
whatever.
Also, don't forget to check out Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic.
And make sure not to check out
make sure not
the
to
Master
check out
of
Master
Disguise.
of Disguise. Avoid it.
Let Dana Carvey's horrifying sin upon this world fade into memory.
Let it burn. Let it burn. Oh God!
Just.
Actually, I should have gone with Usher with that one. Let it burn. If I could, I'd get all the physical. I'd be like George Lucas with the Star Wars holiday special. Get them all in a pile and burn them.
Oh God!
I would literally make a virus that would delete.
You realize the smoke would kill us all. It's that bad.
I know. But I'd at least try and do it out in the middle of nowhere where it would affect the least amount of people.
Oh, like testing the atom bomb.
Good point.
And on that
literal bombshell.
Yeah.
It's time to end. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, God. Somebody hand me the brain bleach.